Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Been a minute since I've been live. Sorry about that. Sorry I'm late today. I had a late day at work because I needed to catch us up on a few things and I was doing some training and yeah, long story short, it was a long day and I just needed that extra hour to unwind. But here I am and we're hopefully, I don't know if we're going to finish this tonight. I'm hoping I'm going to finish this tonight. Not because, you know, I don't want to play it anymore, but just because I know that it's kind of been a long playthrough and that's my fault because I've just been doing shorter streams of this. But hopefully we'll get through it today so we can start on Coffee Talk 2. I am really enjoying this game though. It's nice, you know, going through every little story and stuff. I just gotta get better at learning the recipes. Like, I suck at it. I just need to pay attention more, I guess. But yeah, let's go ahead, get right into it. And yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to tweet out that I'm live. So I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna cut out on audio just for a second while I tweet this out. This is another reason why I need to switch to a 2 PC stream because of this kind of shit. This wouldn't happen if I had 2 PCs. Divide just tried, or he actually succeeded with hitting me with his smelly sock. Gross. Gross. Oh, I guess I should have shared the link to the actual stream. Let me do that. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Yay, I did it. Yay. Yay. Let me check one more thing. Announcement. Yeah. Doing all the things. Okay. Ah! Oh, shit. Punk. Oh yeah, I was playing this with controller. Let me get it. Controller. Continue. Oh. Yeah, I forgot that I have all these little voices for these characters. Shit. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up from people back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey Janice, I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes, I feel like we may have already done this part. Maybe I stopped midway and it didn't save right? I don't know. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. You know what to do. Do I though? Ooh, do I? Wasn't it like Galahad? Sorry. See, I thought I had already made him a Galahad. I know it's ginger, so we'll do tea. I'm just gonna redo. I don't know. I think this is wrong and he's gonna get angry, but oh well. Latte art. Well, well, well. What's up, Degree? Hope you're doing well. As well. I suck at these arts. Like, I don't even... Like, I should look up other people's coffee art on this game and see how good it is. How you doing, dude? I hope you're doing well. Try this. Thank you. I am Dandy's Candy. Hey, I did it right. Too bad it's not it. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Ooh, interesting. Bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Listen, tiny people are feisty as fuck. You know, don't mess with short people. Granted, I'm assuming these dwarves are short, but you know. Oh my god, it's Jen. I know. I'm alive. I'm well. I've just been absent. No, it's been a crazy week. I met Divide's family for the first time and that really went well, but Canada's on fire. So like when we were traveling down south, we had to take some detours to avoid fires, and then about the time we were heading back up, we had to really assess the situation if we're gonna make it home or not. Thankfully we did, and we didn't have to do any crazy detours, because for a while there we thought maybe we would have to tack on another, like I think it was like over 2 hours worth of time to our already long trip, because we had to, like, you know, cut to I think it was to the west or the east, and then, you know, go up further north and then head back down south, you know, to make this roundabout way to head back into our city. But yeah, if you look right now, Canada's not doing so hot in the fire area. Things are kind of scary. But thankfully, Divide and I are safe. The fire that is near us is on the other side of the city. And there's no talk of yet really that it's heading towards our way. So that's good. The big fire is not it's not too far away, but we're not in any danger from that right now either, so that's good. Look, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know. I didn't catch that. But yeah, how you doing, Solid? Hope you're doing well, my dude. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. Dwarven Mafia, guys. Dwarven Mafia. That'd be awesome. I'm glad you're doing well, dude. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. Where's my drink? Oh, I'm gonna have to get that later. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Well, that's smart to do to the mafia. Real smart, dude. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight had started. I knew Hyde was innocent. That's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in time of my need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all that trouble you caused me that night. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Dots. Werewolves. Dots. War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hyde. I preferred if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with... something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life, helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me with what I needed. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Janice, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Okay, so tea-based. So... warm and cool. Let's see here. Warm. This would do the warm. Cool. Tea-based. Maybe it wants me to like keep it this way. It's warm and cool, equal amounts. I don't know. Oh my gosh. So we one of Divide's family members, I freaking loved his house so much. It was a very nice house, but my favorite part of his house is that he had a whole entire cupboard with roll-out drawers and stuff, and all like these different containers, and it was like neatly organized. You all know how I love a neatly organized inventory. But anyways, he had so many different kinds of teas, like oolongs and green teas. I mean, it was amazing. I was in heaven, and it was all loose leaf, of course, and it was just fantastic. And I want his tea supplier so bad. Like I miss having. I prefer tea over coffee, but if you don't get the right kind of tea, it's just to me not worth it. So I left all of like, you know, my diffusers at home and stuff, so it was nice just to be able to have like a nice yummy warm solid cup of tea. Oh, now it's all I can think about. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, he did just want it equal. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. It's our little friend. Crap. Hold on, guys. I will be right back. All this tea talk has made me severely thirsty now. I need my water, and I forgot it out there. All right. Oh, controller. Keep on going for my, what's it called? Keyboard and mouse. Sorry, I have a message that okay. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, is that her? Speak of the devil. Harry. Hello, good people. And one vampire. I need to come up with a different voice than Freya, because like my barista voice is the same as Freya's. Just because I associate so much, or I guess relate to Freya and the barista so much. I can talk, I promise. It's good to see you too. They totally flirt with each other. The sexual tension. Cut it with a knife. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh? Really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Janice my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital and my adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like a biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Huh, good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such a professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa. I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Well, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? You know, I actually find that pretty on par. Like, obviously it's always nice to make more money, but you really need to assess what you're going to be doing for that little bit of extra cash, if it's worth it in the end. If it's like, you know, you're only getting a couple bucks more and your life is like double stressed, it's not worth it, right? Like, I'm an assistant right now for my job, but I could have been an officer a lot sooner, but I just did not see that part of my life being a happy one. Like, they seemed so stressed and they seemed so unhappy that I was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay with just being an assistant. I like helping people versus actually having to, you know, kiss ass and get customers and clients that way, I guess. I don't know. It just never appealed to me to get a promotion, even though I haven't technically been asked to be promoted. They just asked, where do you see yourself going? And then when I didn't say the next step normally in my field, they were like, well, why don't you just go do this? And I was just like, because I don't want to. And because I made that very clear, I got myself in a position where I don't have to deal with that kind of pressure. Because obviously when you are in an office, you're expected to go that route, you know, just keep on going up the ladder, I guess you could say. But because I work remotely and stuff, there isn't any kind of pressure to go that way. Which again, like, you have to assess your situation. If you're unable to keep up, you know, with finances and stuff like that, then obviously you would want to, I guess, have more ambition. But it's fine for me. But yeah, I can totally see, like, if he's happy doing what he's doing, I say don't. For money, you know? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. What I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That, whoops. That's Gallo for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with you both. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Janice. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. La-ling-a-ling-a-ling. That little cute little giggle and side glance. Freya's totally flirting with Hyde. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gallo could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa, I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Thoughts? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That would help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person, that's all. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with somebody, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he had to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at hospital. He's been Who is it? Oh, look! It's our little alien friend who was like trying to hook up with everybody on the dating apps. Good evening, everyone. Dots. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are so glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name. We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Yay! We just got an achievement called We Are All Friends. Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we are not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Ermi Gendru album cover. No wonder you look so familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Excellent. Base cocoa powder. We will do mint and secondary milk. Yeah, brew. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with a mission to spread our seeds. Oh, Jesus. You really are here to find a date. All the way from the galaxy far, far away? Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? It's Nick Cannon. Oh, shit. Do you know who just had a baby? Robert De Niro at 79. He had his 7th kid at 79. Holy Jeebus. What's up, Mel? Hope you're doing well tonight. How you feeling? Yeah, totally Nick Cannon. He's like up to like 12 kids now, I think, or something like that. I agree, Mel. Technically, he didn't have the baby. True, true, very true. Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Oh man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know, what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story. Wow. I know, right, Mel? Like, that's like my thing is like, you're not really leaving him much behind, you know, of yourself. I don't know. I feel it's a bit irresponsible, but that's just me. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Oh my god, these two are totally gonna fuck. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Oh, God. Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of these terms before. Let us check them once again. Dots? Dots? Ellipses? This is very strange. According to what we found, Many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Holy shit. Calling us out is actually Dracula. I'm just... Because he was a vampire, I went the stereotypical way. Yeah, I apologize if that offends anybody. I love this. Why are you guys breeding so much when you only have one mate? Oh, silly alien. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. Yep. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That is the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Momi's like ready to drop down on one knee just to get laid. Because people keep having 12 kids, right? Exactly. We are all Nick Cannons of the world. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I'm single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. Sometimes. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Is this propaganda? For safe sex? Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy? ... Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. Thoughts. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, a condom might be something you can't use at all. This whole time, the game was sex education in disguise. Right? That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to the mating ritual. Dang. Dots. I feel like this is like a porno in the making. I don't want to imagine how it's done. I want to imagine how it's done. I want to know the anatomy of this alien and how he expects to mate with Earthlings. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research. And we tried it on the testing object we made. Oh my god, they made a blow-up doll! These aliens are having sex with a blow-up doll and are talking to it. It's like Lars and the Real Girl. Oh my god. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with you, all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Look at them like eye fucking each other. Dots. Dots. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. Their date never came. How unfortunate. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I don't know how to say that gracefully in that accent. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty noisy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Hey, that is one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Heh. Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Darn it. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Hey, the Grinch. Green, spicy, and not everyone's cup of tea. That's cute. That's cute. September 30th. Oh yeah. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Oof. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Oh, I didn't read this. We have Neil. Welcome. Oh, he's new. Good evening, sir. I don't know how to do his voice. There's so many different voices or so many different characters. I'm just gonna go low again. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Fired? It's fired. Or fire for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? Yeah, Freya. Just kidding. I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? Dots. That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, hey! Good evening, Janice. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Sorry, they sound similar to the other dude, but she's an orc. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Oops, my bad. Green tea, a lot of mint. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marek, inspired by its origin. Marek in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Teteric. Oh, fuck. Oh look, we have more. Oh look. Nice. Yay. Oh crap. Oh fuck. I don't remember. It's been too long. I actually might look this up just because I haven't played this in so long. I can't even remember, and I think I got it wrong even when I first started doing this because it's not in this recipe book. Ah. Oh, I am absolutely still the worst barista. It's bad. Easier. There we go. See, I think I did like tea, milk last time or something like that where I got it wrong. Huh. Is there something wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the tea teriyaki you get in the Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. Thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. Thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. You mean developers actually getting the time they need to finish a game? Unheard of. You know this is fake. Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Okay, this is very real. Overtime is not mandatory, they will say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. Dots? I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. Dots. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. The guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Dots. I'm sorry, I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least in the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket, but I'm not that confident. You passed your selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also your senior journalists. I know, but I've been told about my game, right? I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know. You'll be in the indie area, and people know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. That's assuming a lot. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Yeah, sometimes. Huh. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh. So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no problem. I'll be going to the event name. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But... I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, where are you going to show that? What are you going to show that game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you like. Do so. Okay. That is quite trust there. Just let me send you this gaming file. Okay. Guys, this is how all of those leaks happened. It just happened in a coffee shop where everybody's trying to get laid. I will be right back. I need to get more water. All of this talking makes me very, very thirsty, as you can imagine. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got it. Now let's see. Hello, Miss Rachel. I don't remember her voice. I think that's right. I was gonna do her in an Essex because her dad I did in a British too. Oh God. I have to get into that. Hi, Janice. What What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It will be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say those are announced this late or backups. Aw. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah. I'm excited for it. I do not know what accent that was. Oh God. I think I should celebrate. I really am. I have no idea. Like, I'm going kind of Irish and like a Cockney. I don't even know. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. So, wait, what was this? Ah. Wait, what happened to all my... What? Oh, I don't think I was on all. So... Alright. I'm gonna guess the base... Oop. Needs to be cocoa powder. Honey. I guess that. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very... Oh, shit. I was gonna do aqua again. Oh, that looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Oh God, I hate this. I apologize. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Oh wait. That went through, but I wanted... Florencia. Special item just for you now. That's cute. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate? That's a contradiction of words. Other than the instruction on the loading screen. Try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play the game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted! Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? Oh God. I was worried and... God. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. We cannot just limit ourselves to this place. Dots. And now you're causing another ruckus? We're sorry, Janice. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Aw, look at his little sad cat dad face. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what's that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that. Spanish Sahara. So it was chocolate, milk, ginger. Brew. Hey. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. Wow. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know, Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have more performance in the industry. He hasn't changed much, and even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. Did I lose stream there for a second? I might have lost stream, I'm sorry. I just only say that because Stream Elements started running again. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be a manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. And of course there are things that I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only for a few days away. And it's going to be a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Awkward. Let's see here. We got his birthday, guys. We secured his birthday. Ooh. Learning more recipes. Sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were minding our own business anyway. What, you didn't hear their argument or at all? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but I just hit my tooth on my cup. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful, after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Janice, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Bye-bye. Is Freya here? I guess that's all for to... Oh no, it's Hendry. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Dots. Are you alright, sir? Dots. Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Huh. Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. Spice Girls. He's totally talking about Spice Girls. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. And what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy superstar lifestyles, abandoning the responsibilities, their families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized girls in every way you couldn't possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even a target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. This is getting really, really dark. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time. We'll meet up at least once a year, usually at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Janice. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Whee! A shy and sweet spicy chai latte from the town of Aden, Yemen. Alright, we'll do one more chapter. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Rachel Florence confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Naiman and Mirka Hakami to collaborate for a new IP. Ooh. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow the children to attend unsupervised. For sure. Watch your kids. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned from them from here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Those are a lot of dots. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be, but always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let me order this real quick. Neil. Oh, welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Janice, what's going on here? Well, Neil's working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who had brought bad news. I never thought this place would go ground zero for an alien invasion. Hey, it's not that. Neil's just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned something since we arrived, and we came to the conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. You will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yeah. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Yeesh. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? Wow, Neil's just offering up free drinks to everyone. You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Okay. I guess that's a lot better. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything? I trust you with a decision. Ooh. Let's do cocoa and lemon and honey. Lemon honey chocolate. Nice. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. Today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I imagine to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just, Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Dots. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. It was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's a raw media? Oh, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by the ability to write a large number of words, we shouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult thing even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have fascination with which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not wrong about writing, you know. Word count is the few things you can objectively judge by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it's still a valid parameter? Oh no. Definitely. Cool. Okay. For some reason it like started to auto do the dialogue, so I think I accidentally hit a bumper. Haha. Ah, there we go. There we go. I turned it off. Whew. That didn't sound at all like you. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Pause. Oh, another guest. Okay, good. There we go. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Dots. 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 I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee. Coffee. Ginger. Brew. Your order is ready. Not bad, thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to coffee just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion: if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What's this? What's happening here? Is it already... I already told the barista to call the cops when he was going to be read here. Where's Janice? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. That was kind of hard to read. Oh, you're safe? Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Let me clear this because this notification is going to drive me nuts. Yeah. I wonder if this is really all like what we need to do. There's a lot of drinks I haven't discovered yet. Yes, I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Janice. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this business cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Oh my god. He's going to go around tent to tent, hoping to pitch a tent. But okay, I'm done. I'm done. You're not wrong. But didn't you say that the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know more about Earthlings, including breeding matters. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we'll be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. Ooh, excuse me. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in the game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I refuse it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does that mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, You are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Because it is. Fourth wall break. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and UI/UX. Huh. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight off of my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh, you don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, and no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend and TA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all the countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks are considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Dots. Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I just can't take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. Or where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay, but I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find your joy during your vacation. I like the squelching noises because she's a mermaid. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I gotta finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. And please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Aww. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and stop it here because I am getting kind of sleepy. My voice is definitely a little wrecked. I think with the fires and stuff going on here, it's still like making my voice a little rough sometimes. Plus, I'm just not used to talking this much. You know, I've been doing a lot of documents and stuff versus being on the phone, so my voice just needs some rest, I suppose. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, Solid. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Degree. Even though he hasn't said anything, I know Divide's watching. Thank you, Solid, for dropping those links. Guys, please follow me on Twitter and Discord, just because that is the best way to keep updated. I'm also live on Twitch, which I will be live tomorrow and the following day, because I have switched up my schedule now. So Tuesdays, I am live over here on YouTube, and then on Twitch, I'm live on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I am still going to try to keep the 7 p.m. Mountain Time time slot. The only reason why I was late today was just because, like I said, I had to work late, and it just kind of pushed everything out. And I knew it was going to happen because things were just kind of getting crazy at work. But yeah, I had made the announcement over in Discord, but I forgot to make it on Twitter. And I forgot to reschedule the stream on YouTube, but oh well. But yeah, thank you everybody who has come by and hung out and is listening to my horrible voices and stuff. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Take care, y'all.